The 1979 United States $1 coin, popularly known as the Susan B. Anthony (SBA) dollar, marked a historic turning point in American numismatics as it was the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real woman, replacing the long-used Eisenhower dollar. Minted beginning in 1979 by the Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S mints, the coin was introduced in response to the public's demand for a smaller-sized dollar coin that would be more convenient than the large Eisenhower dollars used from 1971 to 1978. The obverse front proudly displays a sharp portrait of Susan B. Anthony, the pioneering suffragist who dedicated her life to women's voting rights, with the bold inscriptions "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" to the right. 13 stars circle the portrait, symbolizing the original colonies of the United States. The reverse back features the iconic Apollo 11 lunar landing eagle design originally seen on the Eisenhower dollar, a bald eagle descending to the surface of the moon clutching an olive branch, with E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one, above and United States of America and $1 surrounding it. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin was intended for widespread circulation but faced an unexpected issue. Its size and color were almost identical to the Washington quarter, leading to constant confusion in vending machines and daily transactions. As a result, public acceptance was low, and circulation dwindled shortly after its release. Despite this, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains an important symbol of American history, gender equality, and monetary innovation. While most circulated coins hold only face value, certain varieties, such as the 1979 S-Type 2 Clear S proof coin, are sought after by collectors and can fetch higher prices depending on condition. Today, the coin stands as both a reminder of America's commitment to honor influential figures and a lesson in the challenges of currency design and public adoption. Next top. The 1999 P United States $1 coin, part of the Susan B. Anthony (SBA) dollar series, is a fascinating and often overlooked relic of modern American monetary history, representing not just a form of currency, but a story of necessity, symbolism, and transition. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark located just behind the shoulder of Susan B. Anthony on the obverse, this coin was produced as an emergency reissue after an unexpected shortage of dollar coins in the late 1990s, primarily due to increased demand for use in vending machines, transportation token systems, and postal kiosks. The obverse front proudly displays the portrait of Susan B. Anthony, one of the most influential figures in the American women's suffrage movement, who spent her life fighting for equal rights and the right for women to vote. Surrounding her likeness are the inscriptions "Liberty" at the top and "In God We Trust" to the right, along with 13 stars symbolizing the original colonies of the United States. The reverse back carries the Apollo 11 moon landing tribute, an iconic design originally created by Frank Gasparo for the Eisenhower dollar and reused for the SBA series. A majestic bald eagle descending toward the lunar surface, wings spread and clutching an olive branch as a universal symbol of peace, with the bold motto, E pluribus unum, out of many one, above, framed by United States of America and the denomination $1. Composed of a copper-nickel-clad layer over a pure copper core, the coin has a silvery appearance, but distinct ridged edges and an 11-sided inner border, although still technically round, giving it a unique hendecagon profile to assist touch identification. Though in circulation, it was frequently confused with quarters due to its similar size and color. While most of the SBA dollars were originally minted between 1979 and 1981, the 1999 issue was a one-year revival, making it more scarce than earlier dates and highly desirable among collectors, especially in uncirculated, MS, and proof-like condition. Many 1999 P coins were shipped directly to banks for practical use, meaning heavily circulated examples are common, but high-grade certified versions graded MS 66 or better by PCGS or NGC can command premium prices. Unlike earlier mintings, the 1999 SBA was not part of a regularly scheduled coin release, but rather a stopgap solution while the U.S. Mint prepared for the debut of the Sacagawea Golden Dollar in 2000, which would replace the SBA series with a more identifiable appearance and distinct golden color to avoid confusion. As such, the 1999 Susan B. Anthony dollar occupies a unique transitional role in U.S. coinage, neither entirely vintage nor fully modern, both functional and symbolic, a testament to America's evolving approach to commerce, equality, and design. Whether examined for its historical value, its tribute to the women's rights movement, or its place in the technological modernization of coin-operated systems, the 1999 P1 coin stands as a modest yet powerful representation of the nation's mottos: liberty, in God we trust, and e pluribus unum, encapsulating within its compact metal frame the ideals of unity, belief, and perseverance. Next top. Historic Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the bold P mint mark on its surface, stands as a shining testament to America's enduring ideals and evolving craftsmanship in modern coinage. Composed primarily of a copper core clad in manganese brass, the coin carries a warm golden hue that often leads the casual observer to mistake it for precious metal, though its true worth lies not in bullion but in symbolism. On the obverse, or head's side, is the proud portrait of Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark on their legendary expedition across uncharted American territory. She is portrayed with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, swaddled on her back, an intentional design choice meant to represent motherhood, exploration, bravery, and quiet resilience. Just above her calm, forward-looking gaze is the powerful motto Liberty, boldly encapsulating the spirit upon which the nation was founded. To her right rests the sacred phrase, "In God we trust," a national declaration of faith and unity that has adorned American currency for generations. Flipping the coin reveals the majestic soaring bald eagle, wings spread wide against a ring of 17 stars, symbolizing not only the unity of the states at the time of Sacagawea's journey, but also the ongoing expansion of the United States. Arched prominently along the rim is United States of America, followed by the denomination $1, both rendered in striking capital letters to leave no ambiguity of origin or value. Nestled subtly near the eagle is the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. A reminder that despite differences, regional, cultural, or ideological, the nation stands strongest when unified. Though widely produced for circulation in vending machines, public transit systems, and postal kiosks, many 2001 P-dollar coins remain in unusually fine condition due to limited public use, making them popular among casual collectors and history enthusiasts alike. While its monetary value typically hovers around $1 unless preserved in uncirculated or proof condition, where it may fetch slightly more, its true legacy endures as a golden tribute to American exploration, diversity, and destiny, a coin not merely passed from hand to hand, but from past to present, carrying with it a story of courage, unity, and national pride. Next top. The 2009 United States $1 coin, often associated with the presidential $1 coin series or the Native American $1 coin depending on the specific release, stands as a notable piece of modern American numismatics, not only for its metallic composition and commemorative significance, but also for its symbolic inscriptions that reflect core national ideals. Crafted primarily from a copper core clad in manganese brass, giving it a distinctive golden hue rather than the silver tone of older dollars such as the Eisenhower or Morgan dollars, the coin features multiple inscriptions that echo the historical and ideological foundations of the United States. The phrases United States of America, In God We Trust, Liberty, and E Pluribus Unum are not mere decorative text, but rather represent a layered dialogue between American history, national identity, and evolving minting practices. Depending on the specific version, the 2009 dollar may depict a historical U.S. president, such as William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, or Zachary Taylor, as 4 presidents were honored that year in sequence. Or, in the case of the 2009 Native American dollar, The reverse features an image of a Native American woman planting seeds in a field as part of the Three Sisters agricultural theme honoring indigenous agricultural innovation. One of the most interesting design shifts in the 2009 coin program is the relocation of certain inscriptions. Unlike earlier coinage, "In God We Trust" and "The Year of Mintage" were originally edge-lettered, engraved along the side of the coin, in the first issues of the presidential series starting in 2007. But due to public controversy and complaints about the national motto being less visible, the U.S. Mint moved "In God We Trust" back to the obverse, front face, starting in 2009, making that year a transitional point in the layout of American motto placement. Meanwhile, "E pluribus unum," meaning "out of many one," traditionally appears either on the reverse or along the edge, continuing its long history as a national unity phrase first adopted for the Great Seal of the United States in 1782. The coin does not circulate heavily today, as paper currency remains dominant and vending machines or banks rarely dispense dollar coins, but it continues to be manufactured in large quantities for collectors and ceremonial purposes, particularly in the mint's uncirculated and proof sets, often purchased in protective packaging. Whether encountered in pocket change or sealed in a collector's folder, a 2009 $1 coin serves as a miniature historical artifact that blends artistry, politics, economics, and culture, its portrait, inscriptions, and metallic shine working together to remind the holder that beyond its face value lies a deeper story about how a nation chooses to represent itself in metal form. Thus, when one reads liberty on the obverse or traces "E pluribus unum" with their finger, they are not merely handling currency. They are participating in the long-standing American tradition of embedding philosophy into coinage, a tradition stretching back to the earliest post-revolutionary minting efforts and still alive in the modern mint presses of 2009.